Starting with news from Pakistan, at least 27 militants and 12 Pakistani soldiers have been killed. 155 passengers have been rescued after an attack on a train carrying 463 passengers in southwestern Balochistan province. According to Pakistan security sources, over 100 Pakistani soldiers were on board the train and more than 30 of them were travelling with their families. So far, 17 bodies, including the bodies of 12 soldiers, have been recovered, while 3 soldiers received minor injuries who are being treated at the Bolan Medical Complex. 37 injured passengers also have been shifted to the hospital after the siege by the militants. The Jafar Express train has been moved from the tunnel to the Quetta station. Security sources said that a clearance operation is underway, but extreme caution is being exercised due to the presence of suicide bombers among the militants. The bombers wearing suicide vests on the train have taken women and children hostage at 3 different locations. They are using innocent people as shields. On Tuesday, over 50 militants attacked the Jafar Express in 2 groups. One of the groups stopped the train at the tunnel. The second was on the mountain giving cover fire. Before seizing the train, the militants blew up the railway track, forcing it to halt in a remote area. Eyewitnesses reported intense gunfire as the assailants targeted the train. Officials confirmed that the train driver was killed in the attack and several others sustained injuries.
People were screaming and crying. Some people laid down. So did we. Everyone laid down. There were gunshots and blasts, and after militants told us to come out, but people were reluctant. But we, along with children, came down.
First, they hit the engine with an RPG. After that, gunfire started and explosions were heard. RPGs were used. God saved us. They made us get off the train and told us to get down or they would shoot. We got down and then they said leave.
Now for more on this, my colleague Shivan Channa tells us how the train hijack took place. Take a look.
Let us take you through how the train attack unfolded. The Jafar Express, travelling from Quetta to Peshawar, was attacked near Sibi in Balochistan, which is a province which remains restive. The area falls in the volatile Bolan region that has seen repeated militant activities. Now, according to Pakistani security sources, over 50 militants attacked the train. These militants were divided into 2 groups. One of the groups stopped the train at the tunnel, blowing up the tracks. The militants opened fire at the engine, in which the driver was killed and several others sustained injuries. There are 17 railway tunnels in this region, and due to the difficult terrain, the speed of the trains are mostly slow. Reports claim that the train was stopped at tunnel number 8, while the second group of militants was on the mountain giving cover fire to the first group. And that's how they managed to stop this train. Eyewitnesses reported intense gunfire as the assailants targeted the train, creating panic among all 463 passengers on board. Pakistani soldiers travelling in the train returned fire, but they failed to stop the militants from taking control of the train. Now, the security sources have said that gunmen were in touch with their handlers via satellite phones, and no contact could be made with the train crew immediately due to the lack of communication networks in this area. Now, the train has been moved from the tunnel to the Quetta station. Balochistan has long been a hotbed of insurgent activity, with separatist groups like the BLA carrying out attacks against Pakistani security forces and infrastructure. In August, just last year, 70 people were killed in 4 assaults in Balochistan province, which is in southwestern Pakistan. The latest attack only underscores the growing instability in this region, raising concerns about passenger safety on key railway routes.